Hi there, boys and girls. Another music lesson with Mr. Tabone. Shave my head. And today we're doing another lesson with wine glasses, and the tune we're going to be doing today is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and you'll see it. I have the staff on the screen for you. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, this took me some time to get these pitches close to the pitches you're going to need for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Now remember, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star uses do, re, mi, fa, so, and la. No T. Let's just sing it real fast. I'm going to turn on my keyboard. Let's do it in this key. Kind of a high key. Ready, go. Do, do, so, la, la, so, fa, fa, be, do. So, fa, fa, be, so, fa, be, do, so, la, la, so, fa, fa, be, do. So, for this tune, you want, obviously, your lowest pitch is going to be do on this side, and your la is over here. Now, I got my pitches as close as possible, and it's not very close, but it's close enough. Now, let's take a look at the staff first. Notice we are going to be kind of in the key of F today. The key of F has one flat in it, and our time signature is 4/4 time, which means we have 4 beats in each measure. So let's skim over it. We have 3 staffs or staves in the tune, 4 measures on each staff. We have quarter notes and half notes. Can you tell me what 2 staffs or staves are identical? If you said the first and third, way to go. Okay, so in the very beginning, let's look at the very first 2 notes in the tune. Those notes are both on the first space. Remember, spell face in your mind, and that's an F. Then it goes up to C, F-A-C, the third space after those first 2 Fs. So if you remember from music class, if F is do, C is going to be so. Now let's talk about these wine glasses and the water. Now every single wine glass is slightly different, and the water, filling the water is not going to be consistent, but pretty much there is a scientific explanation for what's happening here, and I'm going to cut to Cyndi Larrimore, our wonderful 5th grade teacher, and she's going to explain this to you a little bit.
Hey guys, so what Mr. Tabone is demonstrating is how when he strikes the glass, it causes the glass and the water inside to vibrate. The more water that he adds to the glass will make it heavier, and therefore it'll cause those vibrations to slow down. The slower the vibrations, the lower the pitch is going to be. So less water would equal higher pitch, more water would equal a lower pitch. Now, there is going to be a slight variation in each one of the glasses, even with no water, because none of the glasses are going to be exactly identical. They're going to have those little micro air pockets inside them that will cause them to have just slight variations, and that's going to affect the pitch for each one of those. Hope that helps.
Thank you, Miss Larrimore. That was awesome. So, you don't really have to worry about getting your note to sound like an F, but you do want to think about a do. And then when you have your do, and you're filling the water and taking it out, then think about a re. It's a little flat. Then a mi. Ooh, mine's really flat. Flat. Then a fa. That sounds pretty good. Then a sol. A little flat. Then a la. Really sharp, but it's going to be close enough. Now for the last wine glass lesson, I was using metal spoons. Ooh, dangerous, because you want to break those wine glasses. Today I'm using a plastic chopstick. A pencil might even work. Let's see. Pencil even works, okay? So you might want to stay away from the metal spoons. Okay, So let's look at this. Let's look at the notes one more time. Remember, we have all tas and tas. I mean, if we want, I guess we could, let's do the first two measures, patting a steady beat and saying your rhythm with tas and tas. 1, 2, ready, looking at the staff. Ta, 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 ta. So the rhythm in this tune is not that tricky. All right, so in the very beginning, we have 2 dos, then 2 sos, 2 las, ugh, back to so, and then fa, fa, mi, mi, re, re, do. Okay, so let's take a look at it and let's perform it. Remember, never put your finger on top. Let's just do measure by measure to get started. I go first, you echo. 2 dos, 2 sos. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Good. Now, 2 las and then a half note so. Yeah, my la is really, really bad. That's as close as I could get. These wine glasses took me a while to get them even to get to this part. Okay, 2 las and 1 so. Half note so. Okay, third measure on the first staff. We have 2 fas, 2 mis, 2 res, and 1 half note do. 2, ready on the fa. Good. Let's look at the second staff. Starts on the third space, which is our C, which is our so, right here. Remember, do, re, mi, fa, so, and la. There's our so. Think about your pattern, the shape of the melody. 2 sos, 2 fas, 2 mis, 2 res. I mean 1 re, sorry, 1 re half note. And then that whole pattern repeats. 2 sos, 2 fas, 2 mis, 1 re. Remember, so, fa, fa, mi, re. Okay, here we go. Let's do that entire second staff on the so. 2, ready, and. Repeat. Good. Now the last staff, remember 2 dos, 2 sos, 2 las, and then 1 half note so. I'm looking at my staff. And then fas, mis, res, do. Usually you play each note twice. Usually. Okay? Here we go. Last staff, 2 dos, 2 sos. With the la. 2, ready, and. Good. Yeah, that's going to drive you crazy. Let's see what note I'm actually getting there. Yeah, I'm kind of in between F and the key of F and the key of F sharp. But, you know, for this exercise, close enough. And your glasses are going to be completely different. Just play with it. Ask mom and dad for help, adding water, taking water away. If you have a keyboard at home, it might help you, you know, kind of playing the note and figuring it out. Or you can just use your ear. Okay, you ready to play the whole thing? On the do. My eyes, I like to look at the staff as much as possible. Remember, this is called sight reading. On the do. 2, ready, and. Second staff. Last staff. Good. Now, if you want to really push yourself, you can try to do Mary Had a Little Lamb. Remember, Mary Had a Little Lamb starts on me. Me, re, do, re, mi, 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 re, 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 mi, so, so. Has that sneaky so. Let's try that. Start on the me. 1, 2. Now you're just using your ears. I do not have this on the staff in front of you. You just use your ear because we've done this a million times before. On the me. 2, ready, and. On the re. Mi to so. I skip the fa. Re, re, mi, re, do. kind of like a Halloween minor mode. Mary Had a Little Lamb. You could also do Here Comes a Bluebird. Remember, so la so mi, so la so mi, re do mi do. Remember, this song is a good example of using that pentatonic scale. The 5 pitches, do, re, mi, so, and la. Your most common pentatonic scale, of course, does not have fa or ti. So Here Comes a Bluebird, good example of that. And this has 8th notes, ta, ta, di, ta, ta. Here we go. 2 on the so. So you can play around with that, and you can also improvise. Try not to drive your parents crazy or your brother and sister crazy. So that's a good example of using all these different glasses to make some tunes. And I'll be back later. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Take care.